Okay, so these are our photographers, and then he's going to be writing that. I think I'm just going to put the GoPro right here and we'll see what happens.
This is a DJ Burnz exclusive.
Okay, now we're gonna switch and we're gonna go do it again, and it's gonna be cool.
6 seconds.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
I think that went pretty well overall.
My hair looks great.
This is a lesson on what the hell you do with your camera by Jeremy.
Okay, so since we're shooting rollers, we've got a 1.4 aperture on here, which is going to be way too bright because you want your shutter speed set right around, I usually shoot between an 80th to 100th of a second. That'll give you a nice blur, but it won't give you handshake motion. So I'll probably leave that set around 100th. It's still pretty sunny, so I'll take my ISO down as far as I can go, right to 100. And then my aperture, as you can see by this light meter here, I'm gonna have to bump my aperture up. I usually shoot right around 9. We'll see how those pulled out like real quick. So this is with a 9 aperture, so the light pulled out pretty even. Whereas you're blurring the background, you don't need a whole lot of depth of field, since the background's gonna be blurred and you can't really see it anyways. So you can usually bump your aperture anywhere from 9 up to 15, just as your background's gonna be blurred anyways. And I usually make sure I shoot it on high speed continuous, just so I can fire as many shots as I can. Make sure you have a really good card in there because you're gonna fill up 300 photos real quick.
What camera are you shooting on?
So it's a 5D Mark III with a 35mm on it, which with the full frame, it shoots plenty wide. That it'll fit everything in there. I used to shoot with the 18mm on my little T2i before I got this, and that worked just perfectly fine. The wider you shoot, the more blur you'll be able to get coming through the road because you're pulling closer to you and that ground's moving by quicker. So the wider of a lens you can go, the better you're gonna go. I shoot with this 35 though because when I'm shooting at night, it lets me drop down to 1.4 aperture, which can give you some really nice bokeh in the lights in the background if you're shooting at night. I mean, rather than that, full frame with the 35 fits everything really well. Bikes fit real easy. But this fits cars too. I shoot this with cars all day long, so it's not a problem at all. But this camera's done everything perfect with that, so I haven't had a problem with any of it.
Okay, so if you have any idea what he was just talking about, good for you. Hopefully that was helpful. If you're like me, then you just need to get someone like Jeremy to do them for you. Here's a sneak peek of what we got today, and I'll link Jeremy's Instagram in the bottom so that you can follow him and see more. That's a wrap.